My sisters and brothers, I greet you all with the love and peace of the Lord. I invite you to meditate together with me on the holy word of God of 2nd January 2023. The trust, humility, and honesty, the indicative of our reflection. The world will always try in different ways to deceive us and deviate us from God and truth. In such a context, let us be convinced that as long as we remain in God, nothing can deceive us. We live in a world that is prone to lie, falsity, and wrong. It is resentful and resistant toward truth and right. It constantly assails us and allures us with many temptations. They try to deceive and detract us in subtle and disguised ways. Often, the temptation for ego projection and self glory is very strong. This is what confronted John the Baptist as well. There was a clear, alluring possibility to present himself as the awaited Messiah. The people were already impressed by him and were quite disposed to accept him as the Messiah. Thus, it was a bright prospect for him to enjoy cheap popularity. But he resists and overcomes this bait for self glory. He stands before us as a noble example of humility and honesty. In all honesty and humility, he denies such presumptions and truthfully confirms his role as the messenger and precursor who announces and prepares the way of the Lord. He identifies himself as the mere voice of a messenger in the desert. He confesses that he is not worthy to untie the sandal strap of the Messiah. What a difference and example! Usually, many desperately seek recognition and popularity. They will try every possible means, even false and wrong, to become and stay popular. But here is one who is riding on popularity but is humble, honest, and courageous enough to deny the false identities and present this real identity. Even though he knows that he may lose his fame and importance, he discards the false garbs. It is because he is clear and convinced that being truthful is more important than being important. Believe in the truth, abide in him, and do what is right. This is the simple route to a faithful life. This was his identity and mission. And now the imperative for our life. What is really important is to be truthful and faithful. And this is possible only by being humble and docile. This is the only and the right way of being great and important.